Jeezy done did, Meech allowed to not be a part of or not be compensated for what we did for Jeezy to even get to that point. That was all on Meech. That was Meech and Jeezy together by themselves while Meech was on the ankle monitor when Jeezy signed all them record deals. You feel me? So he telling Meech, hey man, Def Jam talking about giving a deal and motherfucking Puff and motherfucking Jazzy Faye, motherfucking Block. I'm finna get 2 record deals at one time. Meech over there high off double stack pills with bitches from the strip club stripping in the middle of the night, drunk, telling Jeezy, hell yeah, it's finna be on, my nigga. But he ain't telling Jeezy, wait, hold on. What? They talking about contracts and all that? You holler at Blue, where we at in there? How much we entitled to? I'm gonna get my money back. I done spent all this motherfucking money on your ass. He ain't give a fuck about none of that. Me just want to party, have fun, say he connected to the artist. He not thinking. He not thinking, because if he was thinking, he would have stopped and said, boy, all right, hold on. I don't want my name on none of that shit. But you know Blue run all this music shit. That's why I even know you. Blue the one that sent you up here to me. Blue the one got you in the studio. Ain't you in Blue studio every day right now? Oh, yeah. So holla at Blue and make sure he know what you got going on from up out that studio. See, Meech ain't been no grown man that did no shit like that. He kept me in the blind because nobody made... I knew I had Jeezy in the studio. Jeezy would call me every day, sending me the songs that he recording and all that. I'm just waiting till me say, all right, y'all come back. We got a handle on what's going on with these people trying to charge me for these 2 bodies. So y'all come back. We was waiting for that time. But before he say that, by the time, bro, that said come on back and come back, I had to come back to Meech to Jeezy with 2 record deals, my nigga. And finished doing the video that we were doing before all the shit happened. I was filming that Raw report. So when you see that Raw, if you watch the Raw report, the BMF Raw report, at the beginning of it, when we in the studio talking and all, I'm in the studio, that's before the shooting. Then after the shooting, it come back and you see me throwing the actual event. So you see the night of the event and all the people, and Jeezy had signed the record deals. It was some months apart. But it's connected together, make it look like it's all the same time. So beforehand, I was fucking with Jeezy, and after, I never fucked with Jeezy again. So the second half of that video, when you see it, and Jeezy saying, oh, this mad at me, and blah, 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 he's saying it on the video. And I'm looking at this like the police that he is, and all that shit, son, and this all in the videos, because I didn't fuck with him no more. The problem was this. Meech was high, bro. And he don't know how to make decisions. He ain't understand. He can't see in the future. None of that shit. None of the shit that it takes for you to be a real boss. He had. The only qualification he really had, as far as I'm concerned, is understanding how to move a bag. Right? He should have been management for moving the bag, and somebody else should have been the head of the BMF to know what to do with the finances and shit like that, bro. So our kids and shit could have trust funds and shit to come, grow old off of and shit. We was making money under BMF Entertainment, bro, that we could have been doing shit with the money. He would take the money, buy a Ferrari, you know what I'm saying, go to the club, do all the shit instead of the legal money that we hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal money, bro. Ain't buying no buildings, no property, no nothing, bro. He didn't want to hear no idea. Man, I don't want to hear what no talking about. Fuck that. I know how to get money, and doing what I'm doing, fuck them. I don't want to be legal. And then by the time he finally tried to do it, he was already under investigation, and the feds was across the street watching the whole place get built. They watched our opening night at the Club Fuel. It's the only thing that I watched him do besides the record label as a real investment, bro, was Club Fuel. And the feds was across the street in the furniture store upstairs behind the tent filming everything. You feel me? That's what was going on, bro. That, to me, bro, just horrible decision making. The horrible decision to say that I was a rat without having the paperwork. Because had he went and had his lawyer go pull the paperwork on how the people found that limo, it leads you to Ralph Sims, the person that testified and the person that told the police to go get the limo. I never talked to the police to even mention no limo. Try to put a thing together. Try to put 1 and 2 together. Oh yeah, Jay Diggs said Blue did a debriefing, so he must have told about that limo. No. That ain't how a boss move. A boss supposed to move like this. Hey, whoever the lawyer is, I need y'all to pull the shit what they talking about this limo so I can get down to the bottom of it and figure out what's going on. That's what a boss do. Once he get the paperwork and he got facts and he understand exactly what happened, he'll go back and call Jay Diggs. Hey, bitch ass, don't be talking about my man. Before you say a rat, you get you some fucking paperwork. Just because the man said he went to a debriefing meeting don't mean that he told on people. He just had to agree to go to a meeting. So if wasn't and it tell you right here in the affidavit, wasn't no information available for the government on Mr. McKnight's behalf. So what does that tell you? In the debriefing meeting, wasn't no information available to the government. Especially into assisting them into no motherfucking arrest or no shit like that, or recoverance of anything. So what does that mean? I go in a room and I'm pleading out. It was my plea agreement day. I'm pleading out. You feel me? But this shit crazy as hell, man. I just can't wait.
So why aren't people as loud with everything with this with Big Meech and Tammy Collins? There's more evidence to point at and to examine that says that Big Meech is culpable and responsible and played a part in setting Cuffy up. There's more evidence against him doing that than there was ever. There is no evidence of you telling on the soul, and ain't none of these same who's criticizing you saying nothing about him. How do we get to that?
People is gonna go with what's on TV and what's popular, because it's groupies, bro. Be bitches. They might still be street, but they still want to be where it's popping at and where they feel like it's popular. So if a feel like, oh, this a movie, oh, Big Meech on, all these Rick Ross with them, all these, I'm with them, fuck what Blue talking about, they not gonna care about no paperwork or not. Everybody's saying this, so I'm going with this. It's gonna take a needle in a haystack like Blue. I'm just built like that. I'm cut from a cloth from the 60s and 70s, bro. I'm a 78 baby, and I'm cut from a cloth that was doing they shit in the 60s. This is what you don't understand about a person like me from LA, gang member where I'm from. I've been doing this shit since I was fucking 17 years old, at least, bro. Actively. Okay? Outside, getting shot, busting, doing all the shit while Meech like me. Why y'all think the biggest drug dealer in the motherfucking world had me next to him every day, like a family member, like a son he never had? All the time. It was nothing that I couldn't get. I need to run 50 so I could do this shit and we doing these billboard. Me and Juice need another this for this magazine. Hey, I'm finna do 4,000 t-shirts, Hey, man, go in that bag and get 30. That's why don't like me. Because I ain't had to sell no drugs at the beginning. And I get whatever I want. I'm spending more money than these making selling drugs. And I ain't sold nothing. Ain't like that, bro. I got all the popularity. I got the cameras out. I got the song. I got the celebrities next to me. I'm like this. Around, yeah, they with us, but a lot of niggas they don't like that because I'm getting the shine. I ain't even selling no drugs. Because it's my job to market and promote this shit and turn this shit into a household name. My job wasn't to sell no fucking drugs. My job is to make it to where you could say you BMF and people know what BMF is. That's why I'm spending all the money, and that's why people know what BMF is today. Yes, Meech might have been accumulating the money, but I put the marketing dollars where they needed to be for people to know what this shit is today. They ain't know what Meech looked like, know what his voice sound like, none of that shit till he met Bleu Davinci. He had been out for all them years, right? You see pictures on the internet with him in the club in the straw chairs with the glasses on with the chain, but everybody in the world didn't know who that was. When I met Meech, he didn't even want to get in front of no camera.
Yeah, he should have been in front of a camera, right?
Look,
so
he like this, man. Shit, what I'm supposed to say, man? Like, shit, come on, Blue. My brother, that's how you gotta say, bro. Say the shit that you be saying for real, man. Why you got these music people talking to me, man? They gotta talk to you. You do that music shit. Go look up my videos called "We Still Here," bro, from 2003. You will see a timid Meech on camera for his first time acting.
Yeah, your deal don't mean nothing to me, man. I'm not even supposed to be talking to this dude. Get Blue on the phone. Somebody get Blue on the phone, man.
Guess who directed his acting? Me. Benny Boone directed the video, but I directed Meech. That famous video where he got Tone Bird and Grip from St. Louis them behind him, and he like, yeah, I'm all, we all got our own. If you fuck this one, you fuck that one, or you got your own, and all that shit. When he was talking, it's so famous, man. Supposed to take that video at 11 o'clock in the morning, Dawgface. It was 10 o'clock at night before he got in front of the camera. He got to get high, take pills. He timid. He one of them kind of people. We frontline this shit. I'm a frontline animal. You know, he like, oh shit, y'all got him? He one of them kind of guys. You know what I'm saying? Not saying he a hoe, because he'll get down, he'll fight. I ain't never seen him do it, but I'm pretty sure he'll bust that. Oh no, I seen him bust one time when they put the gun on my head, try to rob us at his house, try to do a home invasion on us at his house out here in Miami. It's when I first got to know him and shit. Like, still doing the stomping ground shit, I think. Or maybe right when the stomping ground shit first ended before we started the BMF label. And it was at the crib, we got home, they came up in the garage, put the pistol to my head trying to rob us. I'm like, had this. I got a chain on from the swap meet. I ain't got no money yet or nothing. I'm still a broke crip from LA. You feel me? So, but then that night, that did run down when the Meech upped on him, and then the turned around and started running, and then I like, nigga, go get him. Like, well, Meech kind of froze, looking at me a little bit. He went out there and he did bust that shit one time. Boom. But that was it. One shot. Boom. And he can't run back in the garage like, out here, you'll get a year for every bullet in the clip and blah, 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 saying all that and shit. But outside of that, my Dawgface, I'm going to tell you the real answer to the main question you want to know, bro. It's because is hoes and they opportunists, bro. That's why. That's why the rest of the people that we could look at and we supposed to respect as being real ain't public, ain't talking about it, because they just want to see how it play out. Because no matter how it play out, whether he a rat or not, if it turn out on his side, they got a chance to be with him by not speaking out against him. And everybody waited for that opportunity, bro. I'm telling you. You know how I know? I already knew that, but you know how I know for a fact? Because most of them is trying to hit me right now as we speak. All in my gram. I've been changed my number. I knew all this shit was coming. You got my brand new number. I had my number for 9 years. I wasn't doing nothing illegal. I ain't need to get rid of my number. Everybody had my number. Soon as I knew that was coming home, I knew what I did in 21 and saturated all this information. I changed my number so quick because it's going to separate the men from the boys. It's going to show me who I fuck with, because everybody that got to call me through Instagram, it mean that we wasn't in communication because you don't got my number. So that means you was with that shit that they was on, so stay over there and die with that shit.
Bleu Davinci, why do you think Big Meech hasn't said anything about this prior to coming home, when because it exploded prior to him coming home? Why do you think he hasn't said anything about this? Why hasn't he addressed this
because
shit?
The only way to save face, he would have to lie to save face, and he's going to pick his lies apart. So it's better to say nothing than to lie and then have to keep trying to explain your way out of all these lies. Because he's not going to come out and just say, yeah, I did this shit. Fuck y'all. What y'all going to do? He's not going to say that. So he also not going to come and try to lie about it and everybody prove his lies, because you can't lie around the truth when the information is available, bro. That's why. So he just got to shut up and don't say nothing. And whoever fuck with me, they do, and whoever don't, they don't. That's where it's at right now with him. He going to keep acting like nothing. He going to keep trying to promote the party and all this shit like this shit ain't even going on, like it don't affect him. But I see the picture on the party. I see his face. It's sagging downwards, not upwards, like gravity pulling his face down, because that's his sorrow. That's how he really feel. I know the man. I know his face is always up. Look, in that picture, that whole shit is naturally hanging down like a motherfucking Dutch hound or something. That bro, he look, I could see it in his eyes. Like he would, when they took that picture of him, that was thinking about what's going on now. Guarantee you. He like, damn, bro, this shit going.
There is no way that he's not thinking about this shit. There's no way.
And I'm not saying it just because hypothetically. I'm saying it because of the look on his face in the picture. If you look at the picture from that concert, and that's black and white of him, and you zoom in on it, you can see the sorrow in his eye. You can see the worry. You see me all the time, and I'm comfortable. I'm bouncing my baby girl on my knee. I don't have a care in the world. I don't give a fuck. I'm not worried about no nigga. I go anywhere. I'd be pushing the stroller with me, just me and my little baby, all out in the middle of South Beach or wherever I'm at, LA or Detroit. I just came to Detroit, ran off the... Hold on, bro. I'm comfortable in my shell, my... That's on everything I love. I'm so comfortable in my shell, I don't got to worry. Any question that got for me, I'll answer it. And I'll answer it so you can understand it, and it'll actually change your perception on how you was coming. That happens more times than not. Oh, but why they saying that it was your girl first? She must have been a rat when she was with you. All this type shit. Nah. Here, look, I sent him to park. Tammy became a government informant in 2009, and then I'll send that to somebody, and then I'll send a message that say, bro, I had the shit in 03, 04. Come on, man, stop playing with me. Next. So, like, anything anybody ever try to say, because when you write, bro, and when you telling the truth, bro, and you speaking your truth, it's like the full armor of God. Like, you can't be beat. How could you be beat with perfect answers, man? So it's nothing that nobody could tell me in this situation that I don't answer and tell them exactly how it went, no matter what their ideology is. See, everybody else is looking in trying to figure out. I'm trying to tell you what I already know from being on the inside. See, that's the difference between me and everybody else, right? I'm on the inside of this shit for real, bro. From by the time that was in Gardena and him and T was doing that and I met him, from that point on, I got my perception. I got what I seen. That's why even my film is so valuable. Okay, now look, if Rick Ross talking about doing a movie or something. So now he with me, so Meech gonna give him some information to do the movie. Guess what's gonna happen? It still ain't gonna be my shit because number one, it's not gonna show Meech working with the feds. So you're not gonna get the whole real story. And number two, you're not gonna see none of that frontline shit that we was doing because Meech was in the house put up while we was outside doing all the shit. He come out in the middle of the night when it's time to go to the club, but we outside sweating all day, gotta take 2 showers during the day, nigga, promoting up and down the South Beach Memorial Weekend squabbling with niggas coming back telling him what didn't happen. We gotta come back and report to that nigga what's going on. So I bear more of the information of the lit part of BMF than damn near anybody because I was, of my unique standpoint, I was in the middle because I didn't have to do the dread and I was the only that was able to fuck with other people. See, the homies that didn't do no entertainment and no rapping or no shit like that, they wasn't even allowed to bring around. You couldn't bring your homeboy from your hood with you when you put up on us. You gotta come by yourself if you are able to be around. But Blue can fuck with anybody he want because he's doing the music. Niggas didn't like that. What you mean, bro? This my man, bro. I been grew up with this. I don't give a fuck. Leave that nigga where he at or you stay your ass with him. That's what Meech will tell you. If he's inviting you somewhere or allowing you to come and be around us. The actual members were not allowed to bring people around. That's from BMF. That's there day in, day out. I couldn't bring people around until Meech understood who I was and my character. And then he started like, oh shit, oh your cousin got them pills, shit, get your cousin out here then. Boom, my cousin pull up. He a loc though. You feel me? He'll kill something. Nutty Block, Compton, Crip. You feel me? And Meech was attracted to that gang, LA gang swag, bro. Meech was mad T was mad at Meech because Meech was turned into an LA Crip and T original D-boy for death though. Died D-boy. One thing I can say about Terry, bro, he don't give a fuck about none of that shit in Detroit. I'm telling you that. Don't let no tell you no different. Meech, he'll be of the world. I'll send you a picture of the throwing up pitchforks. He want to be a GD at a certain time. He get with us. He cripping. He got all red throwing on pitchforks with this picture. Then he get with us. He get with me. By the time he brought me to Atlanta, Meech threw all his red clothes away, homie. That's how his cripping went. You couldn't light a blunt with a red lighter in his house. You couldn't drink out of a red cup, a red plastic cup in his house. That's how his cripping went. He ain't have no hood. He ain't get no gang hood until he was in prison. You know he's from West Boulevard Crip. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's been brought home to a gang. You ain't seen that big-ass WB on his arm? That stands for West Boulevard. The name Diablo put him on West Boulevard Crip. Why did he become West Boulevard Crip, somebody would ask. Well, when he first moved to L.A., he was living with a nigga that lived in West Boulevard Crip, so he met all the niggas that was from around there, so he knew him. So when he got to California, Lompoc, down one of them that run the West Boulevards, named Diablo, big old light-skinned nigga with long hair like Meech, put him on West Boulevard. He got the tattoo and all that shit. So that's why I went back to L.A. a little while ago, like, oh, this nigga finna get out. And I'm letting all you niggas know that niggas gotta put these West Boulevard ass on the floor and make sure that they finna harbor this rat so we can get that on the floor. I'm not finna, on my coast, this nigga not finna come home shooting movies and acting like he Tookie Williams. Not in my city where I'm from. No, that's not finna happen. I don't know what he gonna do in the D or down here where I'm at in Miami, whatever. In L.A., you ain't finna come high side and play games in L.A. I'm gonna get you rolled up out that motherfucker immediately. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go and let no look. I put the paperwork on the floor because none of these watch the internet. So I put the paperwork on the floor. I go to my cousins, my uncles, and that run these neighborhoods and shit. Like, look, let all your little homies and everybody know this what it is. Cuz supposed to be coming to West, and when he get down here and anybody catch wind of this shit, put it on the floor. Check it. So hey, got the West Boulevard phone. And then at the end of the day, I know how it is anyway. They don't care as long as some money around there, man. We fucking with him. I know what they gonna do. That's just gonna cause some problems on the West Coast. I'm like, nah, fuck y'all niggas. Y'all niggas a rat. He try to diss the homie. He's gonna be coming for some Crip shit, West Coast shit.
I got a question for you, bro. Okay, right, here's my question. So, yeah. BMF as a concept, the initial players were born in Detroit, right? Can you tell me on a scale can you tell me the cities that were most instrumental in building BMF as a movement? Because it ain't just Detroit. What other
It ain't
cities?
Detroit. It start with Detroit. So you got
Okay.
Detroit, and then I'm gonna say LA. Okay. And then when you're talking about movement and connection, like once shit would drop and how far the product and shit would spread, you talking nationwide, bro. St. Louis, motherfucking Alabama, Florida, Georgia, all over, bro. So the network was going all over. You know what I'm saying? How the shit was moving and then the money was coming back, that shit was going nationwide. But as far as the members that walked around and carried this shit on their back all day, it ain't even Detroit. See, that's what people don't understand. Let me tell you why. This is because Meech and T split up. Okay? And when they split up, see, we wasn't popular when they split up. Didn't know about no BMF and shit like that when Meech and T split up. Learned that Meech and T split up. Yeah, everybody in the D knew, but I'm talking about nationwide. Niggas didn't know, okay? So what happened was Meech brought me to Atlanta, and I ended up having 6 niggas from LA. I met the nigga Ill out in Atlanta, pulled him with us. Met the Omari rat ass. You got Ill, and then Wu from Alabama. Now you got Meech knew J-Bo, so he bring J-Bo in, and then J-Bo ended up calling for his 2 little mans, which was Tito and D-Shot. And then Throwback from Miami, new Throwback from Lil Meech Mama neighborhood, where Lil Meech Mama from over out here in Dania. It's a little named Tho used to be rolling the blunts for Meech all the time when Meech used to sit in the park with them niggas over there in their neighborhood, okay? So he ended up bringing Tho out. And that was the main BMF crew that was doing the fighting, the shooting, and the representing. T-Nim was in LA and Beverly Hills in the house just moving their bag. They wasn't out representing BMF. So once we start doing all that and making all that noise and all the shit would start going on, what T did was severed himself from BMF. That's where 263 comes from. Okay? Now, you ask, where the fuck does 263 shit come from? First and foremost, it comes from a tattoo right off of my arm. So the reason why I say 263 is because, and they don't even know why they say it, but it's because where I'm from in LA, we use the phone for all kind of different messages or whatever. 143 be I love you. You know, of course, 187 is murder. You know what I'm saying? So whatever your acronym is on the phone, you dial the first 3 numbers. So BMF is 263. So I was getting a tattoo. I still got it on my arm to this day. I'm going to take a picture of it and send it to you. But it's a gun. It's my arm holding a gun, right? And it says death before dishonor. And it says BMF on my arm. And on the drawing on the shit, he had BMF on the gun. And I'm looking at my shoulder, my neck, all these fucking BMF places. I got BMF on me. I'm like, bro, don't put BMF on the gun, bro. Let's put 263 or something. So it just don't say BMF, but it still mean BMF. So once we start going crazy and T and Meech was separated, T wanted to separate himself from what we was doing with BMF, so they started branding 263. They told everybody they're no longer BMF. Don't call them that. That's Meech. That's them in Atlanta. We out here. We doing our own shit. We 263. So all they T-shirts and everything, tattoos, and they even got the weed company now, and they done built a big brand off of it. It's just not popular like what we branded as BMF. You know what I'm saying? He started as BMF, but he let go of it like right around, I would say, 2002. Because none of them was at my first big video shoot with Benny Boone. That was just all BMF, and them was doing 263. So when you asking me what states is really responsible for marketing that BMF shit, I'm going to tell you Cali. Because we the ones that was with Meech moving him around, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then the other nigga, and we was the most of us was from Cali that was with us. It was more from Cali than from anywhere else. Ask me how many from Detroit was with Meech's crew. Ask me.
How many?
Yeah. 1. Guess who it was?
Who?
Meech. Yeah, this what people don't know, homie. This why T ain't like his brother no more. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I was there. I watched it. T hated that relationship with me. It was like I was turning into his brother.
So here, I have another question for you, brother. The shit that's going on with Meech right now, right? Mm-hmm. Is that a Detroit problem, or is it because BMF was a nationwide organization, it is a countrywide ghetto problem? How should niggas be looking at it?
I mean, a problem as far as what though? Like
It's like a stain
saying that
on the
Detroit needs to
stain.
try to fix it.
Yeah, a stain
I
type
mean,
shit.
no, it's not a stain on Detroit because I know too many D boys that's 10 toes, bro. I can't put what he did on y'all state. That mean you talking about Dawgface, you talking about Ray, you talking about all my niggas over there from a Honey fam, you talking about all my niggas in Southwest, you talking about I know on the West Side, you talking about everybody I know from Detroit. No. Them ain't did what Meech did. Meech did that shit on his own, made his own fucking decision, bro. He got to live with that shit. So it's a worldwide thing that's aimed at Meech and not a worldwide thing that's aimed at Detroit. I don't see saying, you know, all them Detroit is rats. Like, no, you don't know. So hell no. No, Detroit, y'all stand the up. My thing is, I just wish that more. See, I see the streets is with understand what's going on in the D. It's just the rappers and the artists that I didn't get. Like, why is all you running to go fuck with this? Even if it was just rumors of the shit, I wouldn't be going to fuck with no. That's probably how I feel about me. Oh, everybody's saying Blue Toad, so a lot of trying to won't fuck with me or something. I don't fuck with anyway, so I don't feel it. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? To me, it don't make no difference. Don't get me wrong. That move that bag. I can't take that away from that red there, boy. He could put one of them programs together. But logically thinking, bro, he's piss poor. He sucks. He fucking sucks at thinking like an average, everyday grown man and making decisions, bro. His decision making is fucked. When it comes to that shit, he's fucking John Gotti or something. Like, he got it together.
I got you, bro. So listen.
That's what I got to do. Say what up, Dawgface.
Yeah, I see.
It's happening slowly but surely, Dawgface. You one of the only, bro, that really stood up. Started to try to do it now. But like I told you the other day, before you did that shit the other night and came like that, how you came, he wasn't saying nothing, man.